Hey guys, Shyleen, Shawn here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take the time to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. Also, if you're a part of the reseller Instagram community, you can find me at Shawns_wardrobe. And if you haven't entered my giveaway yet, you can find that in my last uploaded video. It has giveaway in the title. It closes this Saturday and it should not be that hard to find. Now that we're done with our intros, you've read the title. I'm here to do a what sold video. This is also kind of like a month wrap up. I forgot that I typically do month wrap ups because I've been so wrapped up with doing this what sold video for last week. Anyways, I'm fucking rambling. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna give you guys a September wrap up, show you or tell you guys kind of how my month went as far as reselling goes, and we're going to talk about all the items I sold last week, which was very hectic, very busy. Hands down, probably one of the best weeks of this year. And I broke my sales goal for the week. I'm losing my train of thought. Last week, I ended up doing over $700, which beat my last best week by, 100 plus. So it ended up being really good, but yeah, I'm gonna hop into the video. We're gonna go over my month wrap up and then we will dive into last week's sales. I've been talking a lot. I'm not leaving. We're just moving to the next fucking portion of this video. Yeesh. So I'm looking at my spreadsheet for the month of September. My cost of goods for the items that I sold was $598.40. So that is the highest out of all the other months. I've been keeping track since January. My average weeks that I had an item was 6.2. That is second highest to March, which was 7.4. But I mean, 6.2 is still, it's really not that bad to have an item for a month and a half. My goal is to have something for under a month, but a month and a half, I'll take it, Once it starts getting up there to like, if it gets past 10, that's a little fucking lengthy. We're not gonna, that's when I really gotta reel it in. But 6.2, I can work with it. My earnings for the month, so that is what actually got deposited into my account. That is after fees, after any shipping discounts, whether I paid the shipping or an offer to likers type situation, was $2,000.92. No. That's not it. $2,092.78. And my profit was $1,479.58. I made more profit than that 2 months ago, but my earnings were the highest this month. So this was my highest sales week or month, but not my best sales month as far as profit goes. My average price also went up. My average price has been in the $18 range since April, and it went up to $22.75. We'll see if I can keep it there. So far for the month of October, we're at $20.28. But $22 sounds great to me as an average sales price, seeing as to how I was just doing $18. So I'm happy that went up. I sold 129 items in September, which is the most items I've ever sold. I definitely think that has to do with my 3 for $30 sale. I ended up spending $683.51 sourcing. So I definitely spend over $600 every month buying new inventory. That's just kind of a given at this point. And then somebody wanted me to keep track of the range of active listings that I had during the month, and the range of active listings that I had was about 240 to 285, and I sold 129 items. So I'm moving inventory quick, which is what I like. I like to pick up current and trendy styles that I know somebody is going to want to buy within the next 2 months. So I try to move my inventory pretty fast. I don't like sitting on things for too long. I'm not in the storage business. I buy the shit so it can leave my house. And that's how I feel about that. Alright, so let me go to my other spreadsheet. I know you guys still want that bookkeeping video. I cannot give you that bookkeeping video until my editing software allows me to screen record properly again. When I screen record, the footage is so blurry to where you cannot read my spreadsheet, and nobody wants to see that. I don't even want to look at it. So I have not uploaded that video yet. I filmed it, looked at the footage, it was all shit, so I couldn't upload it. But no, when I get it working again, I will definitely film that video because I know it could help a lot of you guys. We're gonna get into the sales for last month, or last week. Word vomit, word diarrhea, what is it? Like, I just don't know what I'm trying to say. So looking at my stats for last week, I did $736 in take-home pay. 499 of that was profit, so I took $236 and turned it into 736, so not bad at all. All right, starting with number one, or starting with Sunday, I should say. Sunday, I did not make any sales. I did work a little over 4 hours that day. I went sourcing, I shared my closet, I did all the things. I just didn't make any sales. So for Sunday, I have nothing to report to you with. Monday was a lot better. Monday was a great day in general. Monday was the start of an amazing week, and Monday I did over $100 in sales. So the first item I sold real early in the morning, I woke up to a $6 offer on an item I've had since October, an item I've relisted twice, an item I've tried to sell to Clothes Mentor, and somebody finally wanted it, so I let it go at that price. I ended up losing $1.95 on it, but I don't even care because it's out of my house. I did sell a 3 for $30 bundle. It was a New Tags Laurelette top, a Coldwater Creek purse, and a Coach wristlet that I got for free. I paid $6.40 for all three of those items together. I got the Coach wristlet for free, so $6.40 for the top and the purse. And whenever I do my 3 for $30, my payout is always $24. So my profit from that was $17.60. I typically profit around $18 every 3 for $30 sale. I made another 3 for $30 sale and my profit ended up being $17.80. So yeah, definitely around that $18 mark. I also sold a Torrid crushed velvet dress, size 2X. I had just listed it. It sold the same day. I paid $4.42 for that dress. My earnings were $19.20, so I made a $14.78 profit on that. Oh my god, I thought my light was gonna fall. I can imagine what my face looks like. Don't tell me. Alright, we're just gonna adjust ourselves to all this newfound light because I do not feel like dealing with my stupid light over here again. Okay, so I sold a 2 bundle offer. She put the 2 items in a bundle. I sent her an offer. She accepted. I paid $16.60 for the 2 items. My earnings were $48, so I profited $31.40. The 2 items was a pair of Madewell overalls. I bought those from a Clothes Mentor in Columbus, and a Free People oversized brown sweater. I bought that from a Clothes Mentor in my hometown. So 2 Clothes Mentor items that ended up making me $31 in profit. I bought both of them on sale. I typically do not pay full price for items from Clothes Mentor. I typically wait until they're on clearance or they have some type of sale or I have a coupon on my account. So that's already 10 items I sold. I also sold a Talbot's tartan lace embroidered sheath dress. You guys may have seen this in one of my live thrift hauls. I paid $5 for that dress. The earnings were $20.90 and I profited $15.90. That sold on offer to likers, so there was a $1.50 shipping discount, but it sold in a month, so I don't think that's bad at all. I know Talbot's is a brand that a lot of people are weary on picking up. I'm weary on picking it up all the time, but if you find something that you know is cute, that you know is possibly even unique, that you know is stylish, and if you can get it for a good price, why not? Like, definitely. I typically sell Talbots for decent, a decent amount of money because they're expensive retail. I don't know if you've been on their website, but it's not cheap. So the last sale from this day was another 3 for $30 bundle. It was a Vince color blocked t-shirt, a Anthropologie Dolan left of center, no, not Dolan left of center, Dolan East Coast, Dolan some shit, okay? Maisie tee and a Anthropologie postmark striped t-shirt. I paid $8.40 for all of those items. My earnings was $24 because it's a $30 sale, and my profit was $15.60. So far we've seen for my profits for my 3 for $30 sale, $17.80, $17.60, and $15.60. I'm okay with that because these are items that my cost of goods is very low on, so I don't mind, you know, a $15 profit if it means I can flip 3 items really quickly. So I'll tell you guys like my stats for the day. Looking at that Monday, I did sell $160 worth of items, doing $113 in profit. I sold 13 items and I listed 6 items, and I worked 4 hours that day. I don't know if all of this information is helping you, but I hope it does because I keep track of everything. So maybe somebody wants to know, maybe somebody doesn't. But moving on to Tuesday, I woke up to an offer for an item I had listed the day before. It was a New At Tags Tommy Hilfiger striped sweater. I bought this sweater at a Clothes Mentor 70% off sale. I paid $3 for it, and I believe it sold to one of you guys. I think you sent me like a $25 offer or something like that. My earnings were $20, so I made a $17 profit, which is really good. I had that item in my 3 for $30 sale, so it had a lightning emoji in front of it, but not everybody is gonna find 2 other items. Not everybody wants to spend $30, and there are gonna be people who don't even know you're having a sale. So actually, I don't know, maybe it didn't sell to one of you guys. But either way, I would say definitely always price anything you're gonna have in a sale, unless it's like, you know, you only have like 10 items or whatever that are in your sale. Price them at their regular prices. I'm doing a 3 for $30 sale, but I'm not pricing my items at $10 because I know somebody will pay more than that $10 for the item, so why undersell myself if somebody's not gonna put it in a bundle? So just a little bit of advice. The next item I sold on best offer is a Topshop black floral bodycon dress. I paid $5 for this. It took me 13 weeks to sell it. I am not really paying up for more like basic Topshop pieces anymore because they tend to sit. I did make a $7 profit on it, so that's not the worst, but the fact that I had the dress for 13 weeks is kind of long. And she actually got the, well, she didn't get the dress. USPS had the dress and she claimed it was not delivered, so I'm just waiting on Poshmark to give me my earnings from that. The next bundle I sold is in my 3 for $30, and somebody got a really good deal. They got 3 New At Tags items, a pair of new Sam Edelman platforms, a new Karen Millen dress, and a new Free People tunic. The Free People tunic I have had since very early this year. The Karen Millen dress I just purchased and paid up for, but it had a spot on it and it was not the cutest, so I was okay with letting that go. And the Sam Edelman platforms, my cost of goods was pretty low on those. For the 3 items though, I paid $22, which I don't think is bad at all for 3 New At Tags items. The Sam Edelman platforms, their retail's around $100. The Karen Millen was over $100. The Free People was over $100. My earnings were $24 because it was a 3 for $30 sale and I profited $2. So not a high profit, but I was happy to get that Free People tunic out of my house because I've had it for months, and the Karen Millen dress was flawed, so I'm just happy they're gone. Next item I sold on Tuesday is through best offer. It is a Philosophy dark green knit single button blazer. She did give me 5 stars. I just seen the rating for that. I paid $3 for the blazer and my earnings were $16, so my profit was $13. After that, I sold another 3 for $30 sale bundle, a New At Tags loft top, a Tibby dress with a flaw, and a Felicity and Coco New At Tags dress. My cost of goods for those items was $6.20. I earned $24 and my profit was $17.80. So this is a second $17.80 profit for my 3 for $30 sale. The next item I sold was on best offer. It is a Theory dress. I love finding Theory because it's high end, but I don't know, they just make really cute, classy pieces. So I bought this dress for $16 from a Clothes Mentor. I did pay full price. That is what they priced it at. But Theory does have style numbers on their tags, so when I was in the store, the inside tag said Frenita, so I just typed in Theory Frenita dress, and I found that the retail was over $200, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely pay 16 bucks for this. So I purchased that. It took 2 weeks to sell. My earnings were $32 and I made a $16 profit on it, so you know, not the best profit, but I'm not upset with it. I think it was just such a cute dress to have in my closet, even if it was only for 2 weeks. I'm realizing I had a lot of sales on Tuesday. So I sold 14 items on Tuesday, 1 more than Monday. and I did an extra $18 on Tuesday. So the next item I sold, and I know this is like controversial, la da da da. Listen, I have bills to pay, I'm broke, and I have bills to pay and I'm broke. So I did buy a New It Tags Donald J. Trump tie, and I purchased that tie because I had seen they had resold for really good money on Poshmark when I was researching men's ties. I don't care that it's Donald Trump. I really don't. I obviously despise the man and think he's disgusting, but I have bills and I'm broke. So I bought the tie, and it took 5 weeks to sell. I paid $8 for the tie. Somebody sent me an offer on Mercari for it. She was actually a really nice lady. I think she was giving it as a gift. But my earnings were $26.35, and I made a $18.35 profit on it, and that is with paying $4.25 for the shipping for it. So I mean I made $18 profit on it, which I think is good, and it's definitely good factoring in that that's after shipping. Alright, so unfortunately, mid-filming, my camera shut off because it overheated, so I am back after taking a little bit of a break. I don't know if it looks darker in here, but it definitely is. But I told you guys I was going to get this video up, which is why I want to get it up tonight, because I told you guys I was going to get it up tonight. So here we are. We're still pushing. The first item I sold Wednesday morning was actually an item that had a payment issue the night before. It is a Fila blue polo. Devin bought this from Burlington for $9, and it did not fit him. I sold it. My earnings were $12. My profit was $12 because Devin does not want any of the money. So that was just free money for me. The next item I sold is a bundle. It is a T. Alexander Wang olive green crop top and a We the Free Queen Anne tank dress. My earnings on that was $54.40, and the Alexander Wang top I had actually found on the RealReal. They had priced theirs at $60, so that's how I found the pricing on that. I could not find any other information online. And then the We the Free Queen Anne tank, I actually found the photo for that using the OB number on the care tag. So if you have like Free People, Anthropologie, Urban Outfitters, they typically have an OB number and a bunch of letters after that. If you type in that with the brand, sometimes you can find a stock photo. The next item I sold took 17 weeks to sell and was relisted. It is a Donna Morgan jacquard knit fit and flare dress. I paid $4.54 for that dress. My earnings were $7.05, so my profit was $2.51. Really old inventory that I was trying to get out of my house. The last item I sold on Wednesday was a pair of New It Tags $70 Torrid brocade embroidered floral boots. I paid $12 for those from a DFWH warehouse sale. My earnings were $22.50 and my profit was $10.50. I had those for 6 weeks. It was an okay sale. If I spend $12 on something, I'm trying to get more than a $10 profit on it, but I'm just happy I made over $10 profit on those boots in general. So going into Thursday, the first item I sold was a part of my 3 for $30 sale. I got paid $24 and my profit was $16.47, so a little bit lower than my $17.80 profits, but not too low. The next item I sold was a New It Tags LuLaRoe Floral Joy Duster Cardigan medium. The lady left me a really sweet love note saying it matched one of her dresses perfectly. I paid $5.95 for that from a clothes mentor. My earnings were $16 and my profit was $10.05. It only took that 2 weeks to sell. I also sold a pair of loafers I've had for 15 weeks. They were New It Tags $100 Steve Madden loafers. They were really cute and I got them at a good price. I paid $10.99 for them, New It Tags. And I had picked up 2 pairs. I think the reason why the store still had them, because I bought them at an actual retail store, is because they were a 7.5 in men's, and that is not a really big size. That is a hard size to move. My earnings were $16 though. My profit was $5.01. I had those for 15 weeks, so I was just trying to get them out of my house. I also sold another pair of shoes that I've had for 20 weeks that same day. And they are a pair of Rebecca Minkoff Brie heels. I actually got these for $6 months and months ago in May. and my earnings were $16 and my profit was $10. After I sold them, I rechecked comps and seen like what they were selling for on eBay and Poshmark, and it doesn't seem like they have a really high resale value even though they retail for a pretty penny. So I don't know what's up with those, but I made my money back and a little bit extra, so I'm completely fine with that. Moving on to my Friday sales, the first item I sold is an item I put on hold for a lady. She messaged me on Monday saying she would have the funds on Friday and asked me if I could put it on hold for her. I figured why not. So it was a New Tags J. Crew Peacock Jacquard dress. I paid $4.20 for this dress at a clearance sale, and my earnings were $28 and my profit was $23.80. So she got a really good deal. I made a good amount of profit. Everybody's happy, and that was a really good sale that sold within the same week I listed it. So the next item I sold one day after listing it, is a Barefoot Dreams Chic Elite Calypso wrap. I paid $10 for that, full price, from a clothes mender, and I sold it the next day. My earnings were $32 and I made a $22 profit, so that was nice. And I also sold another dress. These items I showed you guys during my Monday thrift haul of this week. Was a New Tags ModCloth Effie's Heart airplane print dress. I paid $12.25 for that dress, and my earnings were $38.50 and my profit was $26.25, which I believe is really good. The dress did have a flaw on it, so I let it go at a lower price than I would have wanted to, but still a good profit. And then the last item I sold on Friday is actually part of my 3 for $30 sale. I made $24 on it because it was a $30 sale, and my profit was $17.20. So I typically profit about $17 on these 3 for $30 sales. And it was an Old Navy AC/DC shirt, a Levi's cardigan, and a loft dress, and Freckle Red bought those. If you don't follow her on Instagram, go follow her. Her name is Freckle Red, and she's really nice. But she bought those from me, and my profit was $17.20, which is typically about what I'm doing with those. So then Saturday, which is the last day rounding out this very busy week, I sold a Chico's blue boiled wool snap button swing jacket. I had listed that same week, and I paid 80 cents for that jacket. I listed it at 30. Somebody sent me an offer for 15. I took it. I paid 80 cents for it. So my profit was $11.20 on that jacket. I also sold a pair of New Tags $70 Lane Bryant faux suede plum ankle boots. I bought those when I bought the Torrid boots, and I paid $12 for those. My earnings were $27 and my profit was $15. I sold those on Mercari, so Mercari only takes 10%, which is great. Going back to Poshmark, I sold another item on best offer. I sold a Theory Manali sleeveless crochet knit sweater. This sold in 4 weeks, so a pretty good turnaround time. I paid $6.50 for it. My earnings were $36 and my profit was $29.50. I had it listed at $75, and I believe they sent me a $45 offer. And I was completely fine with that, even though some people might look at that as like a lowball offer. My cost of goods was so low. $6.50 is nothing for a $45 offer that I took it and ran. And then my last sale is on eBay, which is my second eBay sale I have made. It is a Cabby oversized sweater t-shirt, extra small. You guys seen that in the same haul as well. And I paid $4.80 for that top. My earnings were $29.29. My profit was $24.49, and then I end up paying eBay like $2.90 for the 10%. I kind of hate how it works because when somebody buys something, all of that money goes into your PayPal account, and then you have to buy the label, and then you have to like figure out your own fees. It's just too much. But I'm happy that I made a little over like $50 on eBay in the first week of me doing it. So yeah, I hope this video wasn't too long. I'm sorry about the lighting situation. I need to be much better about filming my videos much earlier in the day. I hope you guys took something from this video, and if you have any comments, concerns, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. Definitely follow me on my Instagram at Shawns_wardrobe and enter my giveaway if you have not entered that. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out. I'm very happy because now I get to turn off this camera and edit it and be done working for the day. Sounds great, right? Right, okay, I'm sitting in this dark ass room. Enjoy your day.